Hi guys, is that it? There we go. Good afternoon guys and welcome to Thursday's live with Benidorm Scooter Sue. I've got Mike waving his arms like a madman. If you hear a scream, I've just hit him. Sorry guys, I'll be with you in a minute. This is what I hate. I like the last minute because I'm running round for others. I can't find the stream. There we go. It doesn't work very good here because I'm like, is that it? Nobody's in yet.
Let's move you over here then on the table.
It's too late to go moving a stream now. I've started. Nobody's in whatsoever. So is anybody going to come and say hello? If nobody comes into these streets, then they're just not going to happen, guys. So I can't sit here a whole stream talking to myself. So we're on the move. Still nobody in. I just stare at the screen. It's unplugged.
No one watches your streams to be made even more twice.
Three minutes. Hello people. Is there life on Mars? Three people in, and that's probably Benidorm Mad Mike and Benidorm Crazy Marcus. Good morning, Benidorm Crazy Marcus. I hope that you are well. And there's four people in, so there must be somebody else in. Other than me and Crazy Marcus. Crazy Marcus says, come on guys, don't be afraid to say hi. I don't bite, guys. What's everybody up to today? think the birds are playing Marcus up. Good afternoon, Cowboy Jukebox, who says, hi Sue, where is everyone?
Sat on your panel.
I don't know where everyone is. I'm
I'm
just going to give up. This is the last stream because I can't do it. Nobody comes in.
Right, talk about something, sir.
What am I supposed to talk about with nobody in?
Just talk about general stuff. And people come in.
Madam Mike and Marcus are bickering again. What's the weather like where you are today? Sunny and warm here. It's nearly the weekend. What's your plans for the weekend? Do you want to come and do the live? This is why I hate when he's here. Right, if nobody's coming in. Benidorm Crazy Marcus says, is anyone watching the Eurovision the weekend? Fatty Mike's off in a mood. You watching the Eurovision the weekend, Marcus?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that Spain and other countries are right in boycotting the Eurovision? What's your opinions, guys? Do you think that they should boycott the Eurovision because Israel's taking part? I might as well do it in the train station. I just can't do this anymore. Just can't do this. I can't do YouTube. I can't do life. Just had enough. Everything I do isn't right. Who do you think will win the Eurovision the weekend? What countries are left taking part? Maybe England might have a good chance this year, being as nobody else is in it. You're walking like you shot yourself. Oh, maybe he has. So, what's the point? What does that mean?
High five.
Oh. High five back. I don't know where it is on here. And I don't seem to have the chat thing today. Maybe I've killed the live chat. I don't seem to have the thing. Maybe I'll give you one of them. There we go. So what are your plans today, Crazy Marcus?
Go filming.
Going filming? Are you tired today? I was up early this morning, had to go to Marcus's bank. Love you too, Marcus. I did do a notification as well that I was live today. Obviously nobody got it. Somebody else has just joined us. Come and say hi. 6 people are watching. No.
Well, why don't you get some topics to talk about?
Why don't you mind your own business? We've had a topic to talk about. I can't talk about a topic for an hour with nobody else in.
Don't you ever do videos?
Just go out, Mike, before
I'm going out. I'm just trying to find fucking stuff.
Thanks for swearing on it.
Well, stop being so depressing then.
Just living with you.
There's the cut button. Just cut it.
I hate that bloke. It's a little wonder on me. So body's going out. So when the next live is on Sunday on Benidorm Mad Mike's, I will not be taking part. What's he lost now?
Gimbal.
He had it, he took it in there. He stormed in there with it. So come and say hello, guys. As we were saying, is anybody watching the Eurovision on Saturday night? Spain, of course, are boycotted. So is Ireland. Can't remember who else has boycotted. I think there's quite a few countries. Trouble is, Eurovision is just all political now anyway. And the voting's very political. None of it's about the song anymore. It's just about what other countries are in your corner. And I don't know what anybody else's opinions are. But
So, so,
is Germany still in there? Do you know, Marcus?
I think so, yeah. I
Of
don't
course,
know.
Spain this year, Benidorm won't be having it down in the town centre like they used to each year, being as they boycotted now. What is that? Box?
A cat in a box.
Oh, suppose it's better than a cat in the hat. So there's only Marcus chatting at the moment, although it's saying there is 6 people in. Is anybody else going to speak? Just piss off, Mike. This will be the last one.
Don't be so depressing, and you might get somebody in. See you later, mate.
See you later.
Thanks, Marcus, for sharing. So the bus runs over him. We ain't even bothered to shut the door, that's how ignorant he is. I mean, you know, we talk about topics, do this. You can't talk if there's nobody to talk to. And what am I supposed to do? A belly dance? Striptease, maybe? Juggle? Come here, Marcus, I'll juggle with you.
No, thanks.
Maybe people just don't like me anymore. Nothing's working. There. I like your AI glasses. Have you used them yet?
Yeah.
Are they any good?
Yeah. I just keep forgetting how to stop the film.
That's not much good, is it?
Not really.
Is there anybody watching me at all today, other than Marcus? Because I'm just getting fed up now. I will give it another 10 minutes. If nobody comes in, I'll call it. So if you want to say hi, now's your chance. How are you today, Marcus?
Okay, thanks.
I'm so stressed with YouTube at the moment. Nothing works. Do any other fellow YouTubers go live on YouTube? How'd you get on?
Not many nowadays. I've seen Mark on my old site done a live the other day.
Nice. Has anybody got any ideas of things that they want to be filmed? Where do you want me to go? What do you want to see? So, one's just gone. Sometimes a little bit of support would be nice. It's hard enough what we do. Come and do a live and nobody bothers to come in. So the live was posted. Hello, anybody? Anybody at all? Hi, Anne. Finally, somebody else. Good morning, Anne. I hope that you are well. Thank you for dropping in. So now we have 2 people to chat to. I hope that you and Andy are well. So, what are you up to today? Oh, excuse me, have you got any plans? Oh, Anne only just remembered I was alive. That's okay, Anne. At least you're in, really appreciate it. Appreciate someone making the effort. And Anne says, hi Marcus. You doing anything nice today? You off for a carvery or something? So Marcus has been down to the American sweet shop today. What did you get, Marcus? Did you treat yourself?
Mm-hmm.
Lovely. Come and show everybody what you got. You got some trendy stuff. Anne said not up to much today, out tomorrow for lunch. Lovely. We've got lovely rain forecast for tomorrow morning. Delightful. The weather here in the weather here in Benidorm really hasn't been very nice lately. So what have we got?
So I got a Pepsi cream soda flavour.
That sounds
I
really
was
nice.
going to get some prime, but as per usual, not many flavours as they once had.
That does
I
sound
got
nice.
some Hello Panda by Meiji, like
Ooh.
little cooking cream flavoured biscuit bites, which are really
That
nice.
is 0 sugar, guys.
Ooh. Some
They smell nice.
shades.
Not shades he can wear.
No, shades are sweet that's been made by Nico, who's part of the Baker Squad. I got straight up strawberry. Yeah, I'll try that. I may as
They
well.
foamy, yeah, they're foamy. Anne said all we're getting is wind and rain, sunny now though.
The hard and
Hard and foamy.
right. You try one, I'll try one. What? Nice? Not nice?
Bit sharp. Anne says, oh Marcus, I love cream soda, never see it here much. And what were the white ones?
Hang on. So,
No, there's different because there's red and white and just like,
they're the same, I think.
more like a...
Same flavour. But yeah.
Nice.
Now,
Yeah, I like cream soda, not had it for ages.
Vegan recipe. That's on the back, but you can't because I've stuck a sticker over it. But yeah, then he is a YouTuber.
After retiring from the political world, he said,
Yeah.
I've decided to focus on something more serious. You can't get it off, never mind.
Yeah, he was a YouTuber. He did actually once run for London Mayor. I don't know whether he's still part of the debater squad now. Because I did see something saying he'd been kicked out.
Anne says, no sharp sweets for me. Do you think they're going to be sharp?
Sugary. What?
Them are nice. It's like apple. We should have done a sweet review, shouldn't we? What's your favourite sweets, guys? Have you tried these? I only do the two.
No, I do different flavours. I think mine's like sour than theirs original. But they're like $4.50 each.
Seen him coming?
Well, they're
think so.
imported from London, no? Anyway, go now.
9 people in now. He didn't see that one, did he? That one's sharp. Nice though. And he's also got jelly beans. Anne says, I love banana toffees. And do you remember the little round toffees with a bluebird, like swirly? These
Panda bites.
look panda, I think. Them aren't quite as bad, they're $1.40 a box. And they do different flavours. I think he's got cookies and cream there. Them are nice. These there's the cream in them. Yeah, as I say, they were a round toffee, swirly. You get different flavours. And sure says not too good on your teeth. I remember those swirly toffees, nice as well. Do you remember cinder toffee? They were nice. Great on bonfire night. Trying to think what other... What other toffees they were? There was a bar, wasn't there? You had a little hammer. Smash the toffee up. Anne Shaw says chocolate bananas covered in Belgian chocolate. Oh, Anne. Not good for you. So there's 10 people in. Who else is hiding in the background? Please come and say hello. Oh, 2 people just vanished. I said 10 in and 2 people just go bink. Do I care? Not really. Nobody. You're all hiding in the background. Come and say hi, guys. What other childhood sweets can you remember? Anne says still gets Cinder toffee and Walker slab toffee. Got a toffee hammer in the drawer. We used to have. I haven't got one anymore. I'm trying to think. What other childhood sweets? Sherbets? Do you remember the sherbet straws? Oh, used to get a bag of them, all mixed ones, mixed flavours. And used to get a bag of just the pure sherbet. You could stick your fingers in. You meant to have a lollipop, but it was better sticking your fingers in and then licking the sherbet off, and then it would dye your finger. I never really liked the Bassett ones with the black sherbet in, the black licorice with the white sherbet. Was never overly keen on them. I think you could still get them. Popping candy. Used to like that. You'd just sit there with your mouth open listening to the popping on. And now you can get it in a chocolate bar. Popping candy in chocolate bar, that's nice. Spangles. Do you remember Spangles? And who remembers Tube? I think they were Rolo, but they were toffees. They were wrapped individually in paper. They were toffees. You could get just like plain ones, or you could get flavoured ones. They were like a round toffee. Roundtree's fruit gums. And is there a sweet that's still your favourite today? Maybe if you're out and about, you buy yourself a bag as a treat. Good morning, Cheryl Haggerty. I hope that you're well. Anne Shaw said he can get most things. Being in confectionery trade, coconut mushrooms are just being discontinued. Factory closing down, and never liked those because I don't really like coconut. Not keen on coconut. Do you remember the little chocolate mice? White chocolate mice, and you could get pink ones. And little pink chocolate pigs. And the little white chocolate discs with the sprinkles on. Midget gems. Oh, I used to love midget gems. So it just seemed like you get loads in a bag. And pips, them hard boiled little fruit sweets. They were tiny. And I don't think it's like it used to be. And are there many shops now that still do the sweet jars? Go and get a quarter of sweets, a quarter of humbugs. Used to love humbugs, but like the ones with the chewy centre and chocolatey eclairs. Anne Shaw says, how is the weather now? It's nice actually, Anne. It's a bit breezy but sunny out. Got my sheets out on the line. So is Andy at work today or is he off? Maybe Andy's off tomorrow. That's why you're going out for lunch. So, Anne says we have a sweet shop with jars and most of the old style sweets. 100 grams now though, not a quarter. They have to mess with everything, don't they? Can't leave anything alone. What about barley sugar? Did you like barley sugar? And did you prefer the sweets or the barley sugar canes? Can you remember them? Anne says he's at work today and tomorrow going out with his sister-in-law. Oh, lovely. That's nice. I keep saying that we need a car for we here. I reckon it would do really well. Right, moving on anyway, let's have another subject. Favourite biscuits. What's your favourite biscuit? Of course, other than chocolate digestive. Anne Shaw says can't get barley sugar canes, just wrapped sweets, don't taste the same. Trying to think, what was the other ones when you had a cough, when you had a bad throat? They weren't really practical because they were hard to eat. They were like oblongish. Anne Shaw said not really a biscuit lover. Chocolate digestives, of course, that's a given. Digestives were dunking in your coffee. Garibaldi's. And fig rolls. Yeah, can't beat a fig roll. And of course, jammy dodgers. Anne Shaw said cough candy, twist, army and navy. Not the army and navy, no, I never really liked them. The cough candy twist. Yeah, they were like the reddish ones, weren't they? These were more like a golden colour. Can't think. I'll probably think of them afterwards. But yeah, they were good if you wasn't very well. Fisherman's Friends. Tasted vile, but definitely helped for cough. So right guys, I think I've been bit. Got 1, 2, another one there somewhere. Got one there. Anne says, I know a lot about the sweets, was working in the sweet shop until 5 years ago, part-time. Nice. Did you get a bonus to take home? Nice big bag of sweets. Grey's Herbals, might have been. I think they were like a herbal one, so yeah, it could have been. And bullseyes, did you like bullseyes? I couldn't take to them. Anne says was forever dipping into the jars. That would be fatal, wouldn't it, working in a sweet shop? I wonder if someone who works in a bakery, like doing the cakes, do you think they lick the bowls? Lick the cream off the spoon after? Imagine if you was a baker, just made some nice chocolate eclairs, and you got to lick the cream spoon and then you got to lick the chocolate spoon. So we haven't got many likes. Please hit that like, guys. And come and say hi as well. 15 minutes left of the stream. Jelly babies. Love me jelly babies. And jelly beans. Oh, you can't beat jelly beans. I don't think if I worked in a sweet shop I wouldn't make any wages, because they'd be docking me wages for the sweets that I keep eating. Does Andy have a sweet tooth? Has he got a favourite sweet? Anne says no proper decent bakeries here now. Ah, that's the trouble, you know, everything just dies off for the old trades. The trouble is now supermarkets do it all, and that puts the small shops out of business. Marcus, if you worked in a bakery, right, and you've just made some lovely chocolatey Eclair cakes, yeah? Would you lick the cream spoon and the chocolate spoon?
Yeah.
And
I'm a fat bloke, of course I would.
Anne says Andy has a really sweet tooth. Make him go and get some more sweets out the kitchen. No, he's gone the wrong way. It's terrible you do a live stream and they don't supply you with sweeties. Shouldn't worry. Though it's his own fault. I have to find some more sugar-free ones. Trouble is, the sweets that you like are never sugar-free, are they? So I'm debating whether to go filming today. Whether I can be bothered. It's kind of one of them, like, I know I should, but I'll go down the laundrette later on, go and put me quilt thing in. Anne says we go regularly to a proper bakery, but it's 20 odd miles. But I'll buy the bread and freeze. Lardy cakes, cream horns, lovely. Sounds lush. Could just eat a cream horn now. Ooh. 20 miles though. You'd have to stock up, wouldn't you? Yeah, you've got to make it worth your while. But there's another question for you. If somewhere is really good, like a shop or a restaurant or somewhere, or hairdressers, but it's out of the way, would you travel out of your way to go there to know that you get a good service? Or would it be somewhere that you went only if you was out that way? So like, say there's a pub at the end of your road, they do a nice cheap meal, they do a cheap steak and ale pie with chips and a choice of gravy on the side if you want it. And you know, it's average, nothing special, but you know, or would you go 10, 15 miles out into the countryside to go to a nice little pub that does a steak and ale pie, maybe slightly more expensive, but taste is just out of this world. Anshaw said we hate sliced bread. We stock up, but it's expensive. $3.49 for a large tin. It is expensive, but then again, as the saying goes, you get what you pay for, and if it's nice And Anne says we go out of the way for a good bakery, butchers and greengrocers. There you go. See, for quality, you know, you don't mind travelling. Mine at the moment sadly falls down to what I can afford. Necessities, I'm afraid the supermarket wins at the moment. Oh, I think that's the problem. And I feel sorry for families, you know, just a basic income coming in. They probably can't afford to go to a butcher and so on. They probably would have to choose a supermarket. Which is sad, really. I think everybody should be able to afford fresh meat and vegetables and pastries. But, oh God, you know, like when you try not to scratch, it's driving me mad. I'm so trying not to scratch at it. And says, although we have a good butchers and greengrocers, a 10-minute drive, locally sourced meat and veg, hard for families, not so bad for us, just the two of us. That's the problem when there's a family. And then it's more kind of having to plan a meal. Plan, you know, what you're going to do for tonight. Right, well, I've got to get that and that to go with it. And sometimes though, like if you want to cook a nice meal with a few ingredients, it can be a bit expensive. It is very hard. I mean, eggs, crazy now, bread, margarine, milk, all your basics now. And it's not like you can go and buy a cheap loaf of bread now and some cheap marge or something. So do you like salad stuff, Anne, in the summer? I think you can't beat a bit of tomato, cucumber. Fine toiletries now as well are going to be expensive now. The toilet rolls, if you want a decent one, not one that your finger goes right through, They're getting pricey now. What about things like your deodorants, your shampoos, shower gels? All getting pricey now. Anne said just the basics are expensive and we don't like Marge. Just Cornish butter, expensive taste. Salad lovers as well. Haven't had butter for ages. Getting hungry now. Not fair. I don't mind Marge, because I think if I did have proper butter, I'd just sit there and just eat tons of bread. Loads of butter on hot toast. Anne said salads are a lot cheaper in Spain. Yeah, it can be. Yes, again, you have to be careful what you're buying. But I love the little cherry tomatoes. I'm mad on them at the moment. And pop's expensive at the moment, juice. Milk is starting to creep up in price. Anne said just been getting cheddar strawberries here. Can't beat them, lovely flavour. Cheddar strawberries? I take it you don't mean strawberries that taste like cheddar cheese. I take it that you mean strawberries that come from cheddar. Sounds lovely. Cheddar strawberries. Of course we get strawberries on the market, but they don't last very long. That's the trouble. Strawberries from cheddar. See, I was right. Oh man. Bit on my leg now. The more you try not to scratch, the worse it is. Muddy season, mozzie season is nearly upon us. And Shaw says with Cornish clotted cream. Yummy. So strawberries from cheddar and clotted cream from Cornwall. Oh, it does make your mouth water. Just imagining scones, strawberries, clotted cream. Anne Shaw says never been bitten by mozzies. They don't like me. I wish they didn't like me. And I take it that's what's bit me, look. But they're like hard on there as well. The one on my legs just started itching now because I scratched it. Oh, why is it once you start scratching, you're like, well, thanks for coming in, Anne. Thanks for Benidorm Crazy Marcus and with Cheryl Haggerty. Thanks those in the background for watching. We'll be going out and getting some more content, and there's more new content gone up yesterday and today, so keep an eye out. Please, if you can, as I keep saying, try and watch as many as you can for as long as you can, as it does help to get the watch time hours up. As Anne said, it's so hard not to scratch an itch. Very true. So thanks everybody for coming in on the live stream today. I'll see you all again next week. Take care, stay safe guys, and of course have a lovely day.